Okay, Lisa, here's a demo of this new type of judging results form that pre-populates all the entries into it for them to select from, as you had talked about. So first of all, I do want to point out, so on the left-hand side, we have the page where all the judging forms are, judging grids are. On the right, we have a live example of the 2026 judging form. So the one thing I want to, so all I've done so far on the form is pre-populate the TV Division A News and Public Affairs. Obviously, I'll be doing the same thing for the rest of them, but for now, I do this one so we can show it as a demo. So I'm going to click on this. It's going to open up the grids. Now, before I go any further, I do want to show you something that any issues that might come up with what you're calling like abbreviations or things like that. Part of it can be the judge's fault, but also a part of it, if they just simply copy the title over to the judging form, can be a misspelling and a problem on the entry form. So let's look at this one right here from KTVB. Rats squeak through Treasure Valley neighborhoods. So that didn't win, but if it had, and the judge decided just to go ahead and copy that over, then what you'd be getting on the judging results would be a misspelling from the entry. So that's one thing that's another thing we have to address, and I'll show you how we're going to do it. All right, so on the left here we have the TV Division A, News and Public Affairs. On the right we have the new form. So I'll go through the form, and I'll put in my personal information, go to divisions and categories. So now, under division, we have the different divisions that they'll be in. In this case, it will be Division A, News and Public Affairs. And that opens up the News and Public Affairs categories. So let's say they're going to judge Best News Story. They're working on that. So they want to put the results in. So they'll click on this, and they'll go down and click on Best News Story. Once they do that, then there's 3 identical fields: first place, second place, and third place. So they would go down to first place, and they'd go, okay, let's say we like field trip turn fire evacuation. So they say, okay, I want this one. So they put that in the first field. Then they go to the second place. Same list comes up. They say, well, it would be avalanche training. So they choose that. And then the third list comes up, third place, and they go, we'll see, if they decided to choose this one, then they would be actually feeding back a misspelled word. So that's kind of something that is not the judge's fault, and it doesn't even clear it up by having this pre-populated, but it does work. So then if they have the ability, if they want to make some comments and da-da-da-da-da. So that would be how it would work for you. So I'll leave that alone right now and put the rest in text.